And tonight, the 12 News exclusive, Wisconsin's two candidates for state Supreme Court answering our questions in their only debate before Election Day. You see it here. Susan Crawford, Brad Schimel going face to face.
And they attacked each other on their records and the millions of dollars spent on what is already the most expensive race in state history. 12 News political director Matt Smith co-moderating tonight's debate. He leads off our team coverage live from Marquette University with some of the biggest moments. Matt?
Deanna, some fiery and remarkable moments inside the debate hall behind me this evening. The only time these two candidates are going to meet face to face ahead of the April 1st election, control of the court's balance at stake. All 7 current state Supreme Court justices inside that debate hall watching tonight as Brad Schimel, the conservative-backed candidate, and Susan Crawford, the liberal-backed candidate, quickly went after each other.
And then at sentencing time, in spite of the pleas of the victim, she ultimately gave that offender a sentence that resulted in him being in prison for less than 2 years after that sentencing date. This is a dangerous flaw in my opponent's judgment, and that's just one example of many.
He is somebody who has blamed victims, said things like with child sexual assaults that the child was responsible because she went to a party, or
That's a lie.
It is not a lie.
If you have the transcript,
it was a first date situation. He has let people go and they have reoffended.
These races becoming incredibly political and expensive, the most expensive to date in a court race in the nation's history. Millions of dollars coming in on all sides. Elon Musk backing Brad Schimel, liberal donor George Soros backing Susan Crawford.
I want to note something about donations in this race. 97% of the donors to my campaign are people who vote right here in the state of Wisconsin. Almost 50% of my opponent's donors can't vote in the state of Wisconsin because they don't reside here.
In fact, I have twice as many Wisconsin contributors to my campaign as Brad Schimel was. I have a broad base of supporters and supporters from every one of Wisconsin's 72 counties. So I just wanted to to correct that. And he has a very active imagination about this call.
But you don't dispute the 50%.
I did not mention that I am speaking, please.
Oh, but you don't dispute that nearly 50% of your donors don't live in this state.
You know, I have support from all over the country, and it is because Elon Schimel is trying to buy this race, and people are very upset about that, and they are disturbed about that.
Matt, as you said, the two candidates also going after each other on key issues like abortion, unions, and voter ID.
Deanna, what happened here tonight was they painted a stark contrast on some of these key cases currently before the court or potentially before the court. The state's 1849 abortion ban, Act 10, voter ID, the state's congressional maps. The candidates tonight completely separating themselves now less than 3 weeks from Election Day.
The first and only debate right here on WISN 12, the April election right around the corner. Political director Matt Smith leading us off at 10.